The contempt of court violation against Dallas County District Attorney Craig Watkins has taken a technical twist. The case is in recess while the judge who originally cited Watkins is asked to present paperwork. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us now live from the Crowley Courthouse. Sean, what's going on here?
Yeah, your characterization as a technical twist is exactly right. Late on Friday, attorneys for Craig Watkins filed a motion saying that he should be found at worst, have the charges dismissed against him, at best not guilty and innocent completely, because they argued today in court this contempt charge is no good. In fact, their attorneys used the legal term calling it defective. Let's get you to the videotape. It was defense attorney Scotty Allen who made the plea before the court as Mr. Watkins entered the court with his mother and father and other family members present today. Watkins told the judge, Bob Rotherton from Wichita Falls, that the contempt charge was defective because, first of all, it did not impose any kind of penalty for the contempt. Secondly, it didn't provide a remedy or a way for Mr. Watkins to purge himself of the contempt or make right the wrong. And thirdly, it did not indicate whether the contempt charge was criminal or civil. Because of those three things, Mr. Scotty Allen told the court the contempt charge should be thrown out and dismissed. Then Judge Bob Rotherton took Judge Lena Lavario, who brought the contempt charge against Mr. Watkins, put her on the witness stand. She was questioned by the special prosecutors about whether she, in fact, did impose a penalty. She said she did not. After that, the judge said he would allow this to continue in Lena Lavario's court this afternoon and allow her to fix what she did not do earlier. And that's when we heard from Heath Harris, who works in the district attorney's office. He's an assistant DA there. He said what happened in court today, he called it unheard of and said we shouldn't even be here. Listen.
It's unheard of, unprecedented, and should have never taken place. And she didn't do it right. And the fact that she didn't do something as simple as this contempt right, again, is consistent with her inability to rule in this case.
So now at 1:30 this afternoon, Judge Lena Lavario will have a hearing in her court on the 7th floor to decide whether she's able to go back and add a punishment or penalty to the contempt charge she brought against Craig Watkins back on March 7th. That all takes place at 1:30 in her courtroom. And again, the defense attorneys for Craig Watkins, they don't believe she'll be able to do that. As we come back out live here outside Frank Crowley Courts, this was quite the twist. The visiting judge, Bob Rotherton, coming in from Wichita Falls, seemed surprised by this, and he said to Scotty Allen, Mr. Allen, had you filed this earlier in the week rather than at the last minute on Friday, we could have resolved this issue before today.
Sean, what's the bottom line? I mean, it sounds like there's some paperwork to be done. There's some technicalities here. I mean, at the end of the day, why can't Judge Lavario just go back and fix some wording here or fix some charges and proceed?
Well, Scotty Allen and Heath Harris both told us outside the courtroom today that it's a defective contempt charge, like a defective indictment. It's written wrong, and you can't just go back and add wording to it and suddenly redo it. So they don't believe she'll be able by law to go back and fix it. She'd have to start all over again. And of course, the case where this contempt charge came from, Steve, has been dismissed. The original civil case between Al Hill has been dismissed, so there's really no way for him to go back and fix what she says he did. That's the argument from his attorneys today. We'll see how it plays out this afternoon.
All right, Sean Rabb for us live at the Frank Crowley Courthouse. We appreciate it.